Hi, it's Loretta with Scrapbooking with Me Boutique, and this time I am coming to you with a tutorial video on how I designed my pages for my Perpetual calendar that I did with the December kit. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one of my favorite pages. I'm just going to lay it right on top of here. Okay, and this is March's layout. And what I really wanted to do was I wanted to mirror pieces of the design paper on top of the design paper that I had. So I actually used both sheets, and I'm going to show you how that works in a minute. These corners that you see here are so that I can put in and remove the calendars each month. And of course, since I'm on camera and I'm working sideways, I'm going to have trouble getting them in here. But these just pop in and out of the corner protectors that I've got here, and you just have to work with them a little bit to get them in there. And then my scripture goes up here in this corner. So I'm not going to waste time putting them in there, but that's what those corners are for there, is so that I can change these out from year to year and my scriptures from week to week, because that's kind of the whole purpose of making a calendar, is one that I can use week to week. And I'll explain more. You guys can refer back to my video where I show the whole Perpetual calendar as to how exactly it works. But I just wanted to give you an overview of a page that was completely finished before we start. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you the basics of designing one of these pages for the month of April. Okay, so there it is right there. I'm probably going to have to turn it sideways to work on, so that way it's facing me, but I just wanted to give you guys this view. So what you're going to do to start out with is you're going to choose a piece of plain cardstock that's going to match the month that you're working with, okay? And then you're going to take the month that you're working with and you're going to cut apart all of the cut aparts on this sheet. Go ahead and cut those apart, okay? Then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your other sheet that's like this. You're going to trim off this bottom strip, and then you're going to take 1/4 of an inch off of each side. So 1/4 of an inch off of both of these sides, and then 1/4 of an inch off of both of these sides. Okay, so for the sake of the time of this video, I've gone ahead and done that so that we can go ahead and start. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to choose the pieces that you're going to use on your layout. You're also going to either want to make your corners that are going to hold these, and you're either going to want to make them, or I had these in a manila color that I just went ahead and took one of my markers and colored the outside of it so that it would match my project. And so obviously you're going to need 8 of those. Okay, so then what I have done is I've decided where I wanted everything laid out, which you can see here. So I'm just going to go ahead and start laying it down so you guys, and I got to turn it this way so that I can see what I'm doing, but so that you guys can see how to put this all together, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and pull these off, and we'll just work these one at a time, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to lay down this the sheet that I cut down to that I cut 1/4 of an inch on all sides. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my adhesive on that. That ought to do it. And now I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. Get it where I need it to be. And go ahead and lay that down. Now I've got 2 flat pieces, and I have gone ahead and aged all of this with the Distress Ink Squeezed Lemonade color. So I've just gone ahead and distressed all the edges, not the edges of this, but all the edges of all of my cutouts, okay? So the ones that I want to be completely flat are going to be these 2. So I'm going to go ahead and lay those 2 down next. Okay. Just like so. Alright, now the next thing that I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to lay out where my calendars are going to be. So this time I want my calendar on this side. Okay. And my scripture on this side. So I'm just going to lay those just approximately where I want them to go. Okay. Then I'm going to want my month 4 to go, I don't know, approximately there. And I just go ahead and lay things out where I want them to be. And what I did was I put all of these up on some medium weight chipboard. This piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, and these 2 pieces I put on medium weight chipboard. And I went ahead and did that ahead of time so that I wouldn't waste your time doing that, okay? So I think I'm going to want to put this here. Since this is on chipboard, I've had to add some foam tape to the back of this for some support. So I went ahead and did that ahead of time too. Foam tape is available in the boutique. And then I think I'm going to want these cute little guys right about like that. And that looks about good to me. So I'm going to go ahead. Maybe I don't want that down on that 4 though. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot these little babies up just a little so we're not encroaching on the number 4. There we go. I like it pretty much right where it's at. Alright, so now folks, I'm just going to go ahead and just start laying these down. And here again, for the sake of time, I'm going to be pretty quick about this. I don't know where my score tape went. Going to use a little bit of score tape on the edges of these chipboards, and I think looks good to me. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and lay down my pieces like this. And you guys, if you don't know, the boutique is the greatest place to get score tape. All your sticky stuff that you need. And since I'm going ahead with the score tape, I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of score tape on these little things too, because I know I'm going to need it. So just go ahead and put these on as well. Put a couple of pieces right here. Alright, now then. Alright, and this one I'm just going to put, you know, about an inch away, a little bit higher up, I think. Now, go ahead and take the... I think my recording turned off. I hope it was recording before then. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Gonna go ahead and maybe locate that down just a little ways. Just like so. And then we'll just put our little bunny rabbit on one side. Maybe a little bit, not sure, maybe right in the middle. Do the same thing on this side. Get this little guy off of here. Just kind of eyeball it. Just right about there. And then I picked out this cute little, since this says spring, I picked up this cute little thing that says hello there. So I think I'm just going to pop that on there. And alrighty. Pop that little guy right about there. And I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see. There you have it. That is the basic layout. I will go through and do a little bit of embellishing. I can't talk tonight. I've pulled a few little flowers that I may use. I've pulled a few little bows that I may use, and a little bit of bling that I may use for my stash. We'll just see. I've got some of this blingy bling I might use. We'll just see what happens, but all I got to do is embellish and I'm ready to rock. So there you go. There's my step-by-step tutorial. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment, and I will be happy to answer you just as quick as I can. As always, the links to the boutique and the design team members will be down below in the description box. And I love your comments, so leave them for me. I love you guys for watching me and caring about the videos I do. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye now.